Hello everyone. Welcome back to Younghoe Koo or ZXCVster or Jeremy. This is going to be one of the first YouTube videos I post of some WARNO reviews, demo reviews of myself that I've been playing. So here we're matched against good old Homelander playing 119th, and I'm on my main pick 4th. We'll kind of see here, Homelander. I haven't really seen him a whole lot on 119th. We could kind of look at this deploy here. Some Spetsnaz, some OP, some Guru, an MI-24K, and then some BMP ones with a bundle of sticks launcher. And then you'll see, I'm anticipating some sort of tank push here off the beginning. Knowing 4th and knowing Homelander, that he is going to be aware that the lack of good ATGMs at the beginning might be detrimental to me. So what I'm doing here is I'm just buying a bunch of crappy forward deployed bundles of sticks in order to take care of anything. So we'll go ahead and let this play. You'll also see I want forward deployed CV, one CV. I've got my recon. I've got some forward deployed Strellas and then some FS Jaeger in the mix here, as well as some recon. I know that Homelander likes to go for this zone. You can see he also bought 2 MiG-29, so that's where the lack of money is. Oops, let's go ahead and hide this. Oh. Go ahead and hide that panel, not the HUD. So kind of see here, my objective here is to get to center before he can. I know that he has forward deploy. With 119th, I would say that pushing up is probably not in his favor. You'll see here that I have the Strellas unloading. I'm about to unload to kill this MI-24K. I've got these Strellas up vetted. It's triple vet, so they shoot a little bit faster and a little bit more accurate. And here we go. So you'll see here I'm starting to cap everything. Homelander is yet to cap. He's got 2 MiGs that he's flying away. And my goal here is if he pushes here, I'm fine with that because he has to go quite a long way, whereas I have this whole town to use and utilize. So we're going to start doing that. You'll see here he's starting to slowly push up on this side, which is kind of what I expected. Hasn't bought anything here in a little bit. Maybe he bought that second MiG. I'm not sure. See, I'm getting a BMP to go cap this. Ideally, I want to get this capped and then go straight over into this zone. See here. Oh, he does buy some Sapers and another Spetsnaz to deal with this. Knowing this, I am starting to bomb his infantry due to the fact that 119th does not get terribly great infantry. It gets good infantry, but it does not get a lot of it. So my idea here is to begin bombing his infantry out. You can also see he doesn't have any A on the field, which I do not believe I was aware of, but now he's bringing up 2 Tunguskas after he saw me buy that. My realization here was that since he is not, since nothing shot at that MiG HE, that I'm going to begin to start bombing him out of all of his positions because he just doesn't have anything. See, these Spetsnaz are starting to hit the FS Jaeger. And we're kind of just slow playing him right now. Like, I have the bundle of sticks over here, kind of slow working. I've got these FS Jaegers walking into this zone as well. He's got the MiG-29s out again. I don't think I've bought any AA to deal with that, but I do have quite a few cars going back right now to deal with that. And here I am bringing the FS Jaeger over. I'm taking a +3 right now. Homelander has still yet to buy a command vehicle. So we're just kind of working here. And the game is kind of slowed down here a little bit, which is not in my favor. As 4th into 119th, I want to be kind of playing pretty fast and killing units and damaging them, getting them out of commission. Kind of like where the Spetsnaz is right now. He's kind of useless right now. He has no incendiary rockets left, and he also does not have he's got half health. So you'll see here, oh, he's got a BMP coming up here attacking my Strellas. I'm fine. Let the Strellas do some damage here. We'll bring the HE bomber in. Go ahead and eliminate those in the game. We have the FS Jaegers coming up here as well. You'll see that my command vehicle unfortunately died, which sucks. You know, that's not fun. Homelander is not He's not exactly paying attention. He's very lucky that FS Jaeger didn't target the Spetsnaz. And a 2-vet Spetsnaz immediately gets routed by an F2 FS Jaegers. Super fun. Kind of feel for him on that one. You see here, his response here is he probably knows that there's not a ton over here, so he's going to go ahead and make a move to get rid of that. I'm going to go ahead and keep bombing his Spetsnaz. That's the strongest infantry unit that he's got. I'm more than happy to keep bombing these and losing units to it, or losing planes to it. Slowly because he only gets 4 of them. So here we go. We're kind of just fighting here. I've got the SPWs coming up to provide some fire support. I think I get them a little too close and they get killed. You also see he finally bought 2 CVs. He's got some more very slow infantry coming up with a T-80U. And you'll see he hasn't capped really anything. We're going to go ahead and bomb that, get rid of that. Again, the less infantry he has, the better for me. He, unfortunately, is not going to be able to kill, or he will not have a ton of infantry left at the end of this game. To deal with my infantry spam, which is kind of 4th specialty. And you'll also see one of the big problems with 119th on this deck is they don't get any. Oh, he turned the guns off on these, so the seed didn't work. They don't get any ATGMs that you can shove in a building, so they only get Conquerors and the tanks. So that is probably the biggest thing on this map that really makes it nearly impossible to play. Homelander, you know, rank like what, 30 to 40, sometimes bumps up into the top 20, plays a lot of games. He is kind of just doing something here. He's following all the Spetsnaz off. He's got the MiGs up again. You can see I'm slow pushing this, trying to kick him out of this and displace him. Because then he'll have to keep his tanks back further because he'll be afraid the FS Jaegers will get a side shot off or something like that. I've got 2 metas coming up. I've got a Koo finally coming up. He's buying more Supers. You'll see he's only bought 1 tank so far. You know, we'll see how that goes for him. But he's just circling the MiGs in the back. Not a whole lot going on. We're getting the middle cap now, so we'll get, you see we're already at a 700-point lead here. Which is kind of to be expected. 4 deployed CV, and he's a very slow-moving deck. So one thing that he's doing here is he's playing very, very aggressive, I would say, for 119th. I've been playing a lot of 119th games on stream. One of the things that I like to do is I like to play relatively slow. And on a map like Urban Frontlines, you have to play ridiculously slow. Like it is not a fast map to play on. This map goes quite slow. So here you go. You'll see the TAUD or the T80U is trying to get some sight lines here. I'm still ticking a +2 because I have the middle point. I've got the metas up in the tall buildings now, so they're able to see a little bit deeper in here. I probably should have moved him up a little bit. You'll also see, yep, we're killing things right now. This T80U, you know, very annoying. Bringing up the BMP ones. At this point, I thought he was kind of up into here, but he was not. He moved everything back. I probably didn't notice that he had pulled everything back. So we're just kind of watching here. We're kind of just sitting, just hanging out. And you'll see, yep, okay, he's going to go for that. He's going to fly over all of my AA. What little AA net I have. Kills one. We kill one. The second one, I believe, also dies here. Yep, second one goes down. Koob's out of ammo. Really should have microed that after. So now he's got the BMP one in over here. I've got my PMP just sitting back here, kind of just waiting, just chilling out. Just hanging out, waiting. You can see I've got the MiG BIS just also circling as well. He's getting pretty close here with the T80U. He also bought another UD. He's got some more Supers going on. And we're going to just go kill that command vehicle, because then we can drive this in once we get some control here, so that we can go in and just take that. And you'll see here, FS Jaeger shooting the T-80U in the face, doing some light damage to that. Trying to keep those tanks low if we can. You know, those are going to be the crux of his deployment. He needs to keep those up and moving, and being able to give fire support. So ideally, I would like to kill as many of those as I can. I saw that these were Sapeurs earlier, so I'm going to just drive my BMP-1 in here just to get this cap. And we'll go ahead and my MiG-BIS will do almost 0 damage to those, and then die to a Tunguska. So you see here, we're kind of just getting this cap really quick. Oh, look, we got a +3 now. One less thing we have to worry about. These low vet Motostrelki aren't really doing a whole lot. They've got like no accuracy right now, so we're not super worried about those. And here we go. So yeah, there's a T-80UD now shooting. We're hitting it, doing a 1 HP with the bundle of sticks. We've got Conquerors kind of dotted everywhere, as well as some Metis. Homelander just kind of buying tanks right now, and another command vehicle to get this back. He's not really doing a whole lot here. He's playing it really slow, which is probably what I would say. I did send some SPWs over here earlier to check this out and see what was going on. Kill another Spetsnaz right there with the MiG-23 MF. And we're just kind of just hanging out right now. Not doing a whole lot. Playing it slow. Letting our +3 tick up. Healing a bunch of stuff over here. You'll see that we're fighting. I'm not afraid to lose infantry units as long as I'm doing a decent amount of damage against Homelander. Big mistake here. Instead of just putting them in this house, I walk them at the Sapeurs, so the Sapeurs can just drop a satchel charge on me and kill me. We'll see this T-80UD go down to a MiG-23 MF. So there goes quite a bit of points. There's a tick and a half of income right there that is just deleted off the field by a plane. You see Homelander buying more Tunguskas. He is very worried, as I would be too, that, you know, hey, Jeremy is just absolutely rocking my shit with planes right now. I need to stop that. You see here, yep, kills another MiG. Probably should be sending these out in waves, not piecemeal like this. That's part of the issue that I believe I'm making. Having them piecemeal is probably not the greatest idea. And we're slowly working up. Slowly but surely working up here. Trying to get these bundles of sticks in vision of the Tunguskas. You'll see here, oh, we killed it with the seed. He turned the gun on. I had saw that earlier. So we're going to go ahead and do that. He gets his cap back here. You see here, we're just bringing in more infantry. I mean, I'm not super worried about these tanks. Like, if he can't drive them up currently, so there's no point in me being worried about them. You know, if he wants to drive them up, let him. And at some point in this game, I do believe it gets a little hairy. You'll also see I'm sitting a T-55 over here. I'm also sitting out one of these crappy AT planes that have 35% accuracy to see what we can get done here. I believe it does hit, so that's nice. You know, getting lucky. Getting lucky always is nice, having some good air RNG on our side. Just putting it on fire support onto these guys, just making sure that, you know, he can't just walk everything up here for free, which I suspect is what he's trying to do. Or at the time, I was suspecting he was trying to do, but now he's coming back over here. He's trying to get something working on this flank. He had to compensate for the lack of knowledge that he had here. He thought that maybe I had more stuff in here, so now he has to basically use this front that he's built and try to push through. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to go too well for him. You can just see a Sapper routed just getting mowed down in the middle of the street right now. And he's just buying tanks. He could be out of infantry. He very well could be. He could have brought like BMP, the BMP units, plus Sapers and Spetsnaz, and I think he had an OP or two, and I think that was it. So in theory, he could have absolutely nothing left. So who knows what he's actually doing here. So you'll see we're just kind of holding it down. These T80Us are somewhat problematic. He does have everything turned off on the Tunguskas, so he doesn't have to worry about this. So he's gonna be a little late to the party on that seed and still get the kill. And we're kind of just hanging out, finally refreshing this cube, finally refreshing that cube. He hasn't been buying much air, so I'm not worried. At this point, I'm kind of aware that, hey, maybe this is a losing battle trying to fight for this. We're going to go see what we can get done over here. Bringing up some artillery just to clear out some of these stacks of infantry that I've been seeing pop up here and there. I see that we have a low cohesion Metis shooting at a T80 UD. We almost killed the UD with that. Again, that would have been nice to get. Take quite a bit of damage in that, but now this thing is essentially out of commission. He's got to drive it the whole way back here again. He's got one T80 UD there that's getting hit by a Conkers. I don't believe this Conkers kills it, though. Conkers not making it. I've got a 100 mil shooting anti-tank missiles at a U, which is going to tickle the UD. It's not really going to do a whole lot. So right here, buying just more stuff to deal with this. See, buying more MiGs as well. He's just leaving his Tunguskas on. So we're going to go here, hopefully kill this U, which unfortunately we do not kill. And that also dies. So right here, he's just resupplying everything. He's not doing a whole lot of pressure yet. Buying more tanks, just more tanks. I want more tank. That is what Homelander's playing as right now, is just buying tanks. You can see here we're just starting to artillery things, getting things out of position. See, I believe I was trying to hit this U. Since it's such a low HP, just one artillery shot would have killed it. Would have been nice. You see here, he's finally beginning to mass some units here. That was very unlucky. That would have been hilarious if that just by accident killed that. So, yep. You'll see I don't have a ton of infantry on the front line yet. Bringing up Pioneers, things like that. I've bought a BMP. I know that I have full access over here to this. He doesn't have anything. I killed his CV with a T55. So not a whole lot going on. You'll see here just kind of shooting at this T80 UD, some Conkers and the 100 mil, trying to get that out of there. You see, he's kind of just picking apart this infantry now because he's just got a U up, but I've got nothing to respond with it. So we're going to continue to just artillery things, and hopefully win via that. Well, just the fact that he doesn't have anything over here, I was kind of worried. I thought that maybe he did have something, and I was just totally whiffing on it. So that's why I'm driving this, and then I forget where I put it, but I put it somewhere so it can't just like die. It's a little hidden, it's gonna get first shot on a lot of things. So you can see here, still hitting the UD on low cohesion. It's getting kind of whacked. Got a BVK, it takes a side shot from a bundle of sticks. Very unfortunate. It's just kind of getting its shit rocked over there. It's smoked, so okay, Homelander, you've stopped the cap now. I've got a 1,500 point lead to work with. Here's where, in theory, like most people would be like, okay, he's turning the tide. He's kind of achieving breakthrough here. But he really just doesn't have a ton on the field. He's got a bunch of stuff out of supply. He's got a couple. Well, these are starting to heal now. And a bunch of injured infantry. Just not a whole lot going on over here. He brings out a LGB bomber to kill a Metis, which is interesting. And then I hard commit for that LGB. I don't want to see it again. Unfortunately, we miss everything. The air RNG is not on our side. You'll see that these are all hitting the U now. He has driven this up without any infantry support. Oh, here's more of his infantry. He's got some Polmachinki, Polomechki or whatever. Polmachinki, Polomechki, I don't know how to say it. And you can see here my BTRs are just, they're tickling this. And you'll see here that the Polmachinki are just kind of hanging out. And here we go. Yeah, you see the T-55 is over here. The BMP is slowly making its slow journey to the back zones of the cap. Trying to kill a Tunguska over here. It appears that the game doesn't want to let us kill it. T-80U routed. And then he's going to just begin pushing everything here, it looks like. Yep, we killed the T-80U. Not a whole lot going on here. You know, we're just kind of basically fighting. You know, these have 2 PKMs. You know, in theory, you know, should do decent damage against my guys. But it looks so far that it's not the case. No vet unit. We start getting the cap over there. So we stop his cap now. I forget to micro this, so it's going to go out to its demise. And you'll see here, like, this is where I started getting worried. I was like, okay, he's actually pushing now. I'm panic buying AT planes in order to deal with this. Let's see, do I get a hit on that? I do not. So we've stopped the cap, you know, stopped the count right now. He's sending a rocket over here to kind of deal with this. This somehow with its 20% ECM dodges 3 Tunguskas. And you'll see, yeah, he's got just overwhelming fire support. I don't have a ton of infantry up right now, so I'm kind of just trying to still pick off his infantry with mine, just because that denies him vision. You know, the tanks don't have great vision, so, you know, there's a chance that, you know, we have something cooking here. Fallschirmjäger missing the UD. There it hits, puts it on low cohesion. And here we go. We got a +1 tick going right now, which is great. We see this rocket. We understand that this is probably our win condition over here is going for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just shoot that down really quick. He doesn't have his MiGs out right now. I don't think... There they come. I believe we take this engagement here. We just see if we can win this. We know he doesn't have any AA, so I want to just gamble. Unfortunately, I lose both MiGs. So here we go. We begin the cap here. You can also see I'm starting to walk units up over here in order to try to secure this. At this point, like, I am really just trying to prevent him from getting through to this point. I suspect he's going here. Realistically, he's probably also thinking about going for this, so back double capping me. But at this point, like, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, I like where I'm at. You know, let's just keep holding this. We've got a +2 tick. I've got to hold for 5 minutes. It's not impossible for me to hold for 5 minutes, so let's try to do that. You can see the T-80 BVK taking some more damage again. One thing I've noticed here, I have almost 0 recon on the map on this side, so I probably have 0 vision, which is not ideal. And then, you know, I'm going to just send this BMP to his back zone. I mean, I don't think there's anything back here. We know that he's been hiding stuff. We know he's been trying to keep things back here. And you can see his response is to send the T-80Us back towards them. Fortunately, I believe this T-55 kills this BTR. But right now, this is kind of stalled out for him because he's got to worry about this. You know, he only has 2 eyes. He can play super zoomed out. It's hard to see. So what's he doing? He's going to go over here. Try to kill that. You can see the T-80Us are attempting to align their gun to kill this. Oh, no, they're killing the recon. So now he falls off of this. He had the LGB bomber out. I assume that that's what he wanted to actually hit. He was planning on hitting this with it, but now he can't see it. So we're going to just get this +4 for a little bit here. I believe we also cap it. So any points right now, like, I fully understand that I could potentially be losing the game right now if I don't get as many points as I can here. So now we're at a +5. So now we killed his BVK that was over here. So now it's kind of free willy. We're gonna just kind of just go. Keep pressure here. Make him get make him be confused on what's going on over here, see what's going on. Sending out some MIGs, you know, probably not the greatest idea. But, you know, we're 150 points from winning the game right now. You know, and we still have a +4 for a little bit until this caps. So right now, it's kind of just keep the pressure on. He might not necessarily... he may be able to come back and get a bunch of this, but we have to remember his tank division is super slow. We just killed a command vehicle. So his only command vehicle left is this one currently that's on the field. He hasn't been buying a whole lot. Or, oh, sorry, he has this one as well. So in theory, he should just, like, drive this one up over here. But I don't think that's what he does. Homelander realizes that it ain't going to happen today for him. And then we begin smoking this corner here with the full intention of bringing a command vehicle that if he does try to push, we'll be able to mosey on a command vehicle into here. But he's got 15 seconds to try to cap everything. So, you know, that's going to be difficult on a whole lot of different levels. You can see my AT plane hit that. His Tunguskas are getting a little low on ammo. I don't know if we shoot this. Nope, we don't shoot that. So he does cap this back, but, you know, 2-1. Game's over. Younghoe Koo. Big W. See, the kill loss was in his favor, but it was just that overwhelming early game that really just kind of screwed him up. He really wasn't able to come back off of that. The HE bomber just, you know, picking apart and then stuff dying in transport, you know. I don't know about the 2 MiG buy. You know, it's just a Homelander thing. But that's all she wrote. So quick little video here kind of discussing one of my more recent games on 4th, which is my main deck against Homelander's 119th, which I don't see him play very often. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next one.